now that we have the 2014 meetings page created, we need to start making some changes to the navigation within the site to point towards that 2014 page. Now, what I mean is, if we look up here right at the top menu for documents, you can see right now it's pointing to the 2013 page as current. We want that to be to the 2014 page. The same thing's true if we were over on the policy position or on the miscellaneous here. If we were to go to meetings, it would go to the 2013 page instead of the 2014 page. Okay, so we've got to update that so that it's pointing to the correctly. So the one last thing that we need to do actually is on all these other archive pages now, what they'll be, we've got to add a 2014 page to get back to the current year, 2014. So they don't have those there. So there's three things that we've got to do. So the first thing we're going to do is update this menu. Okay. So let me go over to the dashboard, and I'm going to pull up the menus. And where that's out on the dashboard is under Appearance, Menus. In fact, I'll go back here first. So let's say I was at the dashboard itself. If I go Appearance and then Menus, oh, I clicked there, the themes, menus. Okay, here we go. And you can see that on that menu, this is that menu that we have at the top, 2013 is where it's pointing to. So here's what we want to do is you can go over here and you can see right here, here's 2014. If we click that and it's checked, and we can say add to menu, which is down here. And if we look at that, it's right here at the bottom. Okay, we're going to take that menu and I'm going to drag it up to be underneath the documents. And you can say if you put it here, it's going to be a submenu to this. Now the other thing is, if I take this and I drop it down, and you might not be able to see it, let me get it here. The 2013 menu, when I hit this drop down, I can remove it because I no longer need it. I just want it to be the 2014 menu. Okay? So if I do that, then the last thing that I need to do is save this, and you'll see over on the right side it's a save menu. Okay, I'll show you here. Let me bring it over a little bit, that save menu. Okay, so you want to make sure you save it, and now we should be okay. So if I go back to this 2014 page that I was on and I refresh it, if I look at this, now I'm at Meetings 2014. If I click that, that's the page that is bringing up, the one that we're on. So that part's done. Okay, next thing we need to do. If we go to, and since we're already on this page and can point to it, we can get back to this policy position. Okay. And what we're going to do is update this, and actually I'm going to do it on another browser that I've got here. If I go to the pages and I go to the documents, which is the policy positions, and edit it. Okay. I can see right up at the top here these things. Now on the meetings, it's pointing to page 423. In fact, let me go back over here for a minute to the meetings 2014, and I think on the last video we talked about you got to write down the page number, and let me scroll it down here a little bit. See, it's page 943. That was the page number for 2014, and we had that written down so that we don't forget it. It's page 943. So let's go back over to our policy positions, and we're going to change that to be page 943 now we want to update it so that when we click meetings on that policy positions for the navigation, we'll go to the correct page. Again, we're going to update that. Okay? And if I go over here, go over to the policy positions page, if I go to meetings now, it should take me to 2014, not 2013. And it does. We're going to do the same thing for miscellaneous. All right? Let me go over here. I'm going to take all my pages. I'm going to go to miscellaneous docs, the edit. And you probably didn't see that. It was probably off the screen. Let me go back to this. Here's the dashboard. Here's pages, and there you go. In case you missed it last time, it's right down here. Edit that. Same thing, the little sub menu at the top, we want to change the meetings to page 943. Again, save it, as simple as that. Okay, so if I go back to here and refresh, where I'm on the miscellaneous documents, if I go to meetings, it takes me to 2014, not 2013. So now I'm able to get to my policy positions, miscellaneous. Both of these will go back to 2014. Policy positions to the meetings is 2014. So those are all pointing to the correct place now. So we've updated this menu by changing that to page 943, or by actually adding the page meetings 2014. Okay, we've updated the menus, this particular submenu on both the policy positions and the miscellaneous to point to the 2014 page. So the last thing we have to do is point to the 2014, add that to these other archive pages. So let's go, we can just do it right here. We've got 2013 is the page, and I'm going to go ahead and use my second browser window. So here's the 2013 page that we were looking at. If I edit it, you can see that currently it says right here that the 2013, that's the active tab, which is true. You're not going to do anything to that because that's true. That's the page that we're on. But what we're going to do is, let's just take, to make it easy, let's just take this one right below it that points to 2012 and copy that. And then right above 2013, right in front of it, you can put it right there and paste it, okay? Just so we get another little navigation tab in front of 2013. Again, we're going to change that to point to page 943. And then we'll update the title of this. You don't really see that, but that is a needed for the ARIA, or the accessibility, I should say, rules. So we want to change that to for 2014. And then the actual label that's going to be displayed is 2014. So what I did is I copied one of these, and the only changes I had to make to it was to point it to the right page and then update these two labels. So let me update that. And if I go back to here and refresh, now the 2013 page has a 2014 page. So if I hit 2014, it'll take me back to 2014, and it'll also take me to 2013. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go to 2012. Okay, you can see 2014 is not currently there. Let me go to my other browser and my pages for 2012. I'm going to open, edit that one. Same thing. I'm going to, oops, 2012, excuse me. 2012 is the active one. I'm going to copy this 2013 and I'm going to paste it into there. And again, right before 2013, I'm going to have page 943, 2014, 2014, update. Okay? So if I refresh this, now 2012 has a 2014 page. Let's go to 2011. We'll do it one more time. You can see it's not currently there. If I open up 2011, I add one of these lines that link to another page. Okay, I'm going to again, page 943, 2014. My two labels, update, and I should be done. So let me refresh the page here. You can see on 2011, now I've got a 2014. So the 2012 page has a 2014. The 2013 has a 2014. And the 2014 obviously is 2014. Now the only thing left to do, if you noticed or not, the 2013 page still has this next meetings. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my pages and I'm going to edit 2013. And what I'm going to do is this div here that says, it starts with div next meetings. Okay, that goes down and down and down and down to where the div closes. You can see it's right before the heading for the meetings 2013. If I basically start where it says next meetings and I delete and I select this entire thing down to the closing div right here, if I delete that, I can remove that from the page, update it, and then let me go back and refresh this, and that's gone now from the 2013 page. We don't need it anymore there because now that is on the 2014 page. So that's pretty much how we go about updating the meetings for the new year. And that we made it through. Took 2 parts to do it, but that's okay. So we're going to carry on with some of the Google items, the maps and the calendars, and how to update those after this. All right, thanks a lot. Okay, bye.